I'm going to wait for YouTube to let you guys know that I'm on. I am not even on my channel yet, or well, at least on my computer. I'm not on yet. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come into the room. Taurus, we are gonna go ahead and get into a love reading here for you. I will be doing a love reading all signs. I just have to figure out what day I'm going to do that. I have to do you, Sagittarius and Capricorn and Aquarius. But I want to do a regular love reading because I want to actually go into the storyline. So that's what I want to do. I am going to be using literally only one oracle deck. This is just going to be purely from the tarot. You guys already know that is my heart. That's my heart and soul. That's where I am. I like to only read from this tarot mostly just because that's just what I do. But we are going to get into some oracles maybe a little bit at the end of the reading. Let me go ahead and say hello to some of you guys. Hey, Joe Mama. Hey, Chatty Chickie. Hey, Curve Vixen. Hey, Jasmine and Asia. All right, guys, are you ready? So this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to do it, okay? And it's just going to be fun. What we're going to do. We have literally a few more days this week, right? So what we're going to do is see if there's going to be some type of communication, anywhere between now and New Year's with someone. Are you going to be running into anyone as far as new? Is it going to be someone from the past, that type of stuff? That's what we're going to be seeing in this reading. Okay, so the first two cards we're going to read is going to be for now to Saturday. Then after that, it's going to be the 21st all the way through the 27th. We're going to get the second card. That's what it's going to be for, the 21st through the 27th. And then the last card is going to be the 28th through the 3rd. Now, it's going to be very interesting because literally it's going to be in the middle of both holidays. And so we're going to see if you're going to meet someone, if you're, going to talk to someone from the past, that type of stuff. I thought it was very interesting that Virgo did have gatherings and events that came out in their reading. So what's going to happen here for you? So let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is going to be for Taurus. Now, Taurus, let's get your energy right now. Now, if it is in the reverse, that's okay. That's the way these cards kind of work. I actually like it like that with these cards. Because it just gives me more meaning. Usually I just go straight to it. I got to entertain y'all in some way. So let's see what's happening here with Taurus in the present. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. As far as romantically, how you feel regarding it. There we go. Oh, no way. You guys got the freaking Ten of Wands. This is not your main card, but you did have that. And then you guys had the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, you guys had the Nine of Cups in reverse. It was something that you wanted and you did not get it. And I mean, that energy is on you pretty heavy here. It's something that you're wanting with someone. And that makes sense with this. It's a little bit different with Virgo. Virgo was like, could have been different reasons why they were feeling this Ten of Wands with you. It makes sense. It's just something weighing heavy on you because it's something that you wanted, you could not get. The Nine of Cups is like, I was very much like sure that you were the person for me, or that this was the life that I was supposed to have, or this was what I wanted, right? Like the Nine of Cups, that's what it's basically showing, but it's in reverse. Okay. And that very reality is the burden here with the Nine of Wands. That very reality that something isn't working, whether you're with someone right now or it did not work, and you're not talking to them, you're in this energy of like, this is too much. I can't believe that this is happening, that type of stuff. So I feel like you guys have been struggling with the fact that it hasn't been working. Because if you go to, I'm not really necessarily reading the Nine of Cups. If you go to, the Ten of Wands, if you go to the Nine of Cups, it specifically says there's disappointment. Okay. Unhappiness and like the lack of fulfillment. You don't feel fulfilled because you are not where you want to be. Now, let's say it has nothing to do with a person. Let's say this has nothing to do with like a past person. You have been single for a long time. And the lack of wish fulfillment, the lack of not getting it, it's just been too much for you. This could be one of those things where I'm tired of not being in a relationship. I'm tired of not being loved on properly. I'm tired I'm tired of that. Sorry, I ate, y'all. Anytime I eat, I always do this because I eat Whole Foods. So I always end up like doing that. But anyway, I apologize. Um, that's what I see. Now, this card is going to go right here because it's not going to be in the first three. But again, you guys have two currents. So that's the first current that I feel. That I see. And this is what I feel that you guys are experiencing at this point. Disappointment, basically. And we've talked about that plenty of times. We talked about it maybe like 2 weeks ago where we saw like, some of you guys were just really going through heartbreak. Just happened where you broke up with somebody. And that energy is still on a lot of you, actually, based off of what I see. I see that energy is on you pretty heavy. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more current, and then we're going to really get into the reading. Let's just see what comes out here for you. Now, this is now through Saturday for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here. Now through Saturday. What's going on with Taurus? Now, you guys did have the King of Pentacles. It was reversed, but it fell and it spun around and it went upright. Oh, I love it. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are dealing with another earth sign, or you could be dealing with a water sign that is a Cancer. I see you guys focusing on you. But one thing that you definitely feel, vulnerability, baby. You feel so vulnerable. You're like, the only thing that you can really control is your finances and your money. Like, that's how you feel. Like at this point, I want to be able to be more stable with my finances because that's what I can control. Okay. You feel that, and this is the energy that's either on you because the person is still around or they're not around, and you feel like they were a selfish asshole and they didn't care about you the way you thought that they did. Right? Like there's things that are actually happening with you based in your feelings, maybe some shadow energy, where you're kind of like, you've been triggered and you're still in that, why the F did they do that? Because we're getting closer to the holidays and it makes sense. You guys may have like planned to go out with each other or be with each other's family for the holidays. And now that's not happening. Okay. So you're really in that, like, this person was a true asshole energy. Like, for real. And this is what I'm saying. I totally see that this person, like, you are so vulnerable emotionally here with this King of Pentacles, like you are. And you're trying to do everything in your power to, like, stay grounded. Your money is on point, though. If it's not, it will be. Those are the achievements that you're going to be making, right? Right now, you are definitely advancing in other areas of your life. But that part right there, when it comes down to your relationship, not so much. And you don't like that. You don't like that. Like, you're like, this is holiday time. I put a lot of time and energy in you, right? And then I thought we were going to have something. 9 of Cups, right? I thought we were going to have something, and we don't. Okay? So you guys feel that a lot. Like, you feel like this person was selfish as hell, for real. Okay? Like, you're such a selfish asshole. You're so selfish, right? All right. So, but you're moving forward. I love it. That's why, like, that's part of the Chariot card. The Chariot card is like, I may be feeling this way, but I still have to move forward. You guys have to still stay optimistic about it. But anyway, we're going to go ahead. Let's get to, now this is the good part, because now we're getting to Christmas week, and then we're about to get to New Year's. Okay. So we're going to see. Hold on. I got my calendar. I just said it. The 28th, right? The week of the 21st through the 27th. The week of the 21st through the 27th. So this is Sunday all the way through next Saturday. Let's see what could possibly happen. Now, this is Christmas week, y'all. This is Christmas week. Virgo actually had communication. Okay. Somewhere between Christmas and the New Year's. That's the only thing I can say. But let's see if that comes out here for you. Let's see. This is going to be for Taurus. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Now, interesting. We're going to have to clarify this. You guys had the Tower that came out, but you also had the events card. Now, this is crazy because this card talks about celebration with friends and family. This is Four of Wands. This is the card that came out earlier. Okay. I don't know if this is the reason why. Okay. I don't know. Like, this could be like, hey, I just want to tell you Merry Christmas. I want to tell you Happy New Year, that type of thing. Some of you could be meeting someone at an event, at a gathering, or something like that. Maybe you're going to be around someone, you're going to be around friends, and your ex is there, right? It's the only way that I can think of it when I see this card, when it talks about gathering among friends and family. Okay. Now the tower is like, you're surprised that they're even there. Like you didn't know that the person was going to even invite them. Or if this is a new person, it kind of takes you off guard because you run right into the person. You didn't expect to be meeting anyone during Christmas or Friendsgiving. I mean, Christmas, what is it called? Is it called, if we had Friendsgiving already, I think it's called Christmas something. I don't know what it is, but it's something dealing with like friends and Christmas. Okay. So there is something happening where you're gathering around. Okay. Makes sense. Like I said, next week, you're going to be with your family. Maybe you'll get a communication text. Maybe you'll get a communication call, something like that, because it is going to take you off guard with that tower. Now, I do want to clarify that. I wasn't going to do that necessarily with this reading, but for you, I'm just going to have to do it because I'm nosy. I'm even nosy. Let's see what that could be. This is for Taurus. Let's see. There we go. Ah, yep. Some type of little small message. Okay. Ooh. 4 of Cups at the bottom. You guys are so damn depressed. Oh my God. So someone is definitely going to be communicating with you. I just don't see it being like I'm not necessarily seeing it being like a huge like thing. I think it's more so like, hey, I was thinking about you. Like, it's like a hey. It's like a, I just don't see you in a good mood. I really don't. You are going to get invited somewhere though. That I do see. But it's like a hey. Or maybe this person would give you a gift, because on here it talks about a gift. Like they may, like that could be how they come in. Like when they see you, they be like, hey, I got something for you. I mean, man, like the likelihood of that is like, especially if you guys are really at odds with each other. I don't see it happening necessarily during Christmas week, but it could. So I'm just going to throw it out there. Okay. It's a Christmas miracle, right? That could be one of those things. It's going to be a Christmas miracle. The person says, okay, let me just go ahead and just text Taurus. Or you guys, or you want to give someone something. It just depends on who did what, right? So I do see where there is a gift giving here for some of you. Others, it's just going to be a text or something like that. Okay. A little off guard though. So I'm just going to take you off guard during the week of the 21st to the 27th. Okay. In regards to romance. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to the next week. Now this is the strongest energy because it's in between Christmas and right before New Year's. So we're going to see what comes out here for that. And then we're going to go in to see who this person is in your energy, if they're new or if they're someone that you know. Let's see. Let's get the last week, which is the week of the 28th through the 3rd. 28th through the 3rd. This is for Taurus. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign, like I said before. And I think there was another one. I forgot what the other one was. 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords coming out? And then you got the 10. You got the 10 of Cups in reverse. You want to know what's so crazy? I can sense you in your safe space, right? Like you're minding your business. You're with your family. You're minding your business. You're starting to kind of, heal a little bit. You're trying to heal a little, right? You're okay. You're not crying as much. You're not as depressed. You're not as disappointed. You are, but not as much. Whoever it is that you're dealing with is having some kind of issue with either their children or their family. Like somebody is getting, like somebody here is having, and I'm going to say this, that this could be vice versa. That I do know. That actually happened where I was reading it. I was like, oh, that was me. I'm like, oh, okay. So it could be vice versa. It could be you or it could be them. Okay. And the reason why I say that's, remember we talked about your vulnerability in the beginning of this reading. Now that part you got to be very careful about, Because if you're having issues with family for whatever reason, whatever reason you're having issues with family, and that person can ease their way back up in here. But if they're having issues with their kids or their family, it will make sense the reason why they want to come back up in here with you. You remember I just talked about safe space here with that Four of Wands. You're home to them. Isn't that crazy? It's literally saying for you here with the Four of Wands, you're their safe space. Like you're just someone that they feel comfortable with. They know you, they talk to you, they've done all of that. And they'll come back up in here because they just got so much stuff on their plate right now. They just need somebody to talk to. Now I'm about to see what's about to happen here, because again, that Tower came out. I took it out of the deck. I didn't even put it back in the deck. That Tower came out. This is letting me know there's going to be something that you don't even expect that's going to happen somewhere between now and the 1st, okay? Or the 3rd. Let's get the person that's coming in here. Let's see if we can describe them. This is for Taurus. Again, for some of you guys, this could be a new person that's going to show up. Let's see. Let's describe Taurus person of interest. Okay. 3 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. It looks like you're out. You got the Hermit in reverse. You could be dealing with a Virgo. I think we talked about that before, that you could be dealing with any earth sign, Taurus. Another Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Somebody walked away. We talked about that. Like you've been estranged from this person, been completely estranged from them. Now, some of you guys are deep. Like this could be someone that you are estranged from. Like this is your man. This is your wife. This is your girl. And you got kids with this person. Okay? Especially if you are estranged from them. This is you and your person that you got kids with. But if this has nothing to do with you having kids with anybody else, estrangement is a separation. That's what I'm saying. That's what I see. I don't see, I totally see that there's been separation here where there has not been any communication, that type of stuff. This is the kicker. Like this person needs healing. They're unwell. I don't know if they're having issues financially. See, I feel like it's other things. Like I said before, I feel like it's mostly family, because it's an emotional issue that they're experiencing. It's something emotional that's happening. And again, it's either you or them, but someone is having emotional issues. Either they're upset because their mom ain't acting right, their sister ain't acting right, or something like that. Here we go. Right? Somebody ain't acting right. And then it's like, okay, now, you're emotional roller coaster, you're up and down, emotionally unstable, that type of thing. Somebody needs some healing here. And I'm telling you, vulnerability is on your end for a fact. But see, this is the way you guys can actually like joint together. This is how it can happen, because if the person enters, which I don't see yet, because we're going to see in a minute, but if the person enters, they can enter under that premise, right? You're feeling low and down. You feel a little crappy. They feel a little crappy. You're vulnerable. You're in your feelings. And this person comes in here and they say the right things to you. That 3 of Cups is like, hey, you want to get together? Want to go out for drinks? Maybe just talk. Let's see if we can get some more. There, Chariot. You got water every freaking where. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, everywhere. Water is everywhere in this reading. Please, please be mindful. This person is not, they're not there emotionally. I just don't see it. Somebody's not. Someone's not. Someone is unemotionally available. This Chariot card is coming out specifically saying that there's going to be a reason to be moving on. Four of Pentacles talks about them holding back. Now we're talking about emotions. They are not emotionally available. They're just not. Let's see what's going to go down with you. This is going to be for Taurus. Okay, something flipped. Lover's card in reverse. What does it say? Self-love. Look, I want y'all to read it. I want y'all to read it for yourself. What does it say here? So that's how little these cards are. Like the words are that small. Like I need glasses. I don't have glasses. So I just know what they mean. When I know what they mean regardless. But you see what it says? Self-love, imbalance, and disharmony. I told you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck before I really go in. Look at this. Baby, you like, I'm detaching myself away from this. Action is really not going to go anywhere. The reality of this reading is the Chariot. That's the reality. The reality is that someone has to move in a different direction in general, just because. Just because there's wounds here, there's problems here. Someone is always unpredictable. You can't predict their emotions, their feelings, their actions. You can't predict it. So you have to take control of the situation here with the King of Swords. You have to take control over. You got to be like, okay, enough is enough. Okay, like let's chill out for a second. And they're here. They're in your reading. A lot of you, Taurus, are emotionally unavailable and detached from love in general because of what you've experienced from years ago. Okay? A lot of you are trying to figure out why you are in relationships and it doesn't work. And I want to pretend it is you, just for a moment. Because if it's not you, it's them. But if it's you, you'll hear me, right? If I say it's you. Some of you guys have been struggling with like trying to figure out why relationships haven't been working. And if you've been in relationships where your person has been complaining about your lack, your coldness, and your ability to not be able to actually give love in a way, right? And some of y'all attach yourself to people that's just like y'all. They're unemotionally unavailable and you're unemotionally unavailable, and they look good and you look good, and that's the only reason why you're actually really together anyway. It's not that you have anything in common with the person. I'm not seeing that anything here is cohesive. So I like the fact that the Lover card even came out, which says again, a breakup, right? Because you can't stop arguing. The person, you know, like I said before, there's always an issue. Someone is, you know, selfish as hell. They're only concerned about themselves. They're not really concerned about anybody else but themselves. And they are unpredictable. You don't know who they're going to be one day from the next. So the Chariot card was the remedy. It's like, we gotta move on. I gotta move forward, that type of thing. And the love is lost. 10 of Cups. The love is lost. We're going to get a oracle in a minute. Whew. Got the Ace of Swords. There is talk. There is talk. That I can say. There is talk here. There's talk, but the Justice card came out in reverse. Now, today it came out in reverse for you. That, okay, could be having some type of legal issue. But let's just be honest. Here it talks about someone lacking accountability. This is the reason why. Like we've talked about this. Like we said in the beginning of the reading. Who this person was, how they are. I'm not going to even say that they don't care. I'm not going to even say that they don't care. I'm not going to say that they don't have love. I'm not going to say that. I just don't think that they have the ability to be able to compute it well, to display it, to nurture you. And in the conversation here is coming out, I'm sorry, with the Ace of Swords coming out, it's like, I'm trying to tell you the truth, but you don't want to hear the truth, right? Because the truth is in reverse. And obviously someone isn't facing the truth about what their part has been in the estrangement and the breakup of the relationship. Okay, it's just what it is. Okay, and some people are just dishonest with themselves. Like, no matter what you tell them, they don't want to see it that way. Okay, so yes, it's been very unfair. It's just a fact. This is just an unfair situation if you've given all your time and energy into this person and this is what they do to you. You're like, wow, this is what it is. Yeah, this is what it is. According to them, they're not thinking like that. Like, sometimes they were escaping the relationship that they had with you, dealing with other people. And I'm not even saying that was even anything deep. They're not developing anything deep with anybody. It's very superficial. But it's a cope, right? That's what they were doing. But it damaged and destroyed the connection that you guys had. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this card. I'm just going to get the Oracle. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. This is going to be for Taurus. I'll be doing Sagittarius next, by the way. So if you guys have Sagittarius in your chart, if you're dealing with Sagittarius, I will be doing Sagittarius next. Let's see. Interesting. Money came out for someone's reading yesterday when I was doing Virgo. It was two different signs. I don't remember what sign it was though. Oh snap. Soulmate, made for each other. A lot of you guys have been in karmic connections and that's over with. Hello. I know, the universe had to rip you apart. You're like, oh God, no, please. This is why I said that whole suffering. And you had to get up out of that because there was someone else that was supposed to be, that you're supposed to be with. This card won't come out if you're not supposed to be with the person. Again, the Chariot was basically telling you what your future is going to be. You're already on the road. Most of you guys have walked away anyway. But if they at least attempt to try to communicate, I still don't see it going anywhere. There's most likely arguments and disagreements and miscommunication, all the other stuff. It's just a no because someone has built up resentment, even if they're not expressing it. That's what it's showing. I don't know what's up with the money part. I don't really know what's up with that. I'm going to get another card. I guess someone's money could be off in some way. Your money could be off. I don't know. Somebody has fears, a lot of apprehension though. Let's see. Let's get one more. Perfect match. This is for Taurus. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Up the ladder, making progress, new level of achievement, your efforts pan. Okay, so yeah, as far as a real connection, this is as good as it can get right here. This is it right here. Here it says spiritual ascension, overcoming toxic patterns, a new you, mental awakening. Again, if this has been you, and this is part of your ascension too. Don't think that you didn't play a part in enabling these bad behaviors with these people. I'm not saying that you were like, oh, coddling them. Oh my God, you're such a horrible communicator. You don't communicate very well. You're emotionally unavailable. I think that's so cute. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you knew that this was happening for a long time. And I get it that you were trying to be patient with the person. That's part of your apprehension. Their apprehension is that they weren't going to like totally dive into this the way that you wanted them to. But you have grown from it, right? You want better things for yourself. And you're going to get it because now you got the ascending and the perfect match and then you're making progress and new levels of achievement. I mean, come on now. You're going to get your person. You're going to get your person. So this is really good. I see progression on both parts. I do see that there's going to be someone here that you really, really like. And there is somebody that I feel like you may have met. Let me just say something. Either you've met someone and you don't really know them like that. Like you don't know them at all. Like really, like you know them, maybe you went on a date or two. Or there's going to be someone that you may meet You may get their number, that type of thing. May go out, you know, but then it's just gonna like nothing's gonna really pop off right away, and then because this person is new. It's like it's going to be like you're going to meet them, but nothing really pop off right away, and then it really starts. So I feel like there's going to be a new person coming in if they have like someone that's kind of new. Okay, that's going to come into your life. Woo! 30 minutes, right on the dot. Taurus, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you guys are interested in a personal reading. All the information is down below. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.